In this lecture, we are going to discuss opacity and cursor and overflow properties. Here, opacity. What is opacity? With the help of opacity operator, we can generate transparency to background of any element. Transparency. So, what is a transparency? Suppose there is a one element is there. There is any one element opacity. There is any one element, that element having a transparency like a 0% to 100%, but here 0 to 1 is there. So when we are choosing 0 means 0% and 1 in the sense 100% of the transparency. So the background color will be going to very light color, a very light color, like a watermark. That way it will be represent. The next one is cursor. Next one is cursor. What is a cursor? When the user placed cursor on the particular element, then the cursor pointer will be changed, like cell, copy, and no drop, resize, n resize, s resize, some ways is there. So here not allowed, move. So different kind of cursor we may change with the help of this cursor property. And there is a one more property is there, that is a overflow. The most important this property in real time, we most number of cases we use this overflow. So with the help of overflow, we can create a scroll bar. Either we can ignore the scroll bar and we can visible the content outside of the particular element height and width, right? So that would be done with the help of overflow. So overflow having default it contain automatically it generates scroll bar, right? So and visible, and there is a hidden is there. So what hidden does, when the user content, the entire element content, it over the width and height, that situation, what content is across the width and height, that content is not visible with the help of hidden value. And visible in the sense, the overflow can visible the entire content. The next one, scroll. So we check these all properties with a real-time example, right? So first I want to open Visual Studio Code, and now I am creating one file. So I want to create one file like opacity is there, op, or, overflow, and cursor .html. So just you observe here, this is our file and basic structure, this element, and I am opening a go live. This is our browser. I want to change this one like a document title with a suppose cursor. This is our program, right? I want to create one element like a div. So in the div I want to add one image src image. Suppose there is Modi image and width. So I don't want to use any width and height. So this div tag, one div tag, and one more div tag I want to use. Some content I want to place here, paragraph, lorem. So two contents right here. First I want to create one style, right? Style. So first, this is a Modi image is there. When we are placing the cursor on this particular area, that cursor would be changed, right? So first I want to create, so directly div inside. So I don't want to go with directly, I can write img image tag. So here opacity 0.5%. Then you observe the content completely, the color will be the transparency mode. Then 0, suppose we are going to picture like a 0, nothing is there, right? 0.05, very light, right? So 5%, 0.5% dark color. So this way we can change the transparency of that particular image. With the help of opacity, what we do, we are providing a transparency to background of any element. So just observe. And one more, I want to apply some this one paragraph tag. Even paragraph, we can apply background color to for this one. So I'm using red color, very completely different. So here I want to change opacity, apply opacity, right? 0.5. Then what a point, just clearly observe, right? This way it will be. Even content text also change, but I don't want to apply this opacity to particular text. That situation we are using directly not color, RGBA, RGBA color. So RGBA color, we know that three values. So this is a one color, right? So I want to apply opacity here 0.3. So text is not applied, the opacity is not applied for text. So in this way we can apply, the color would be changed. But I want to apply opacity for this text also, opacity and 0.4. Then content also, text is also applied. So based on our requirement, we can specify, we can use this opacity value. So entire element will be affected with the help of transparency, not only background color, it will be entire element content, what content is available in this that particular element, that entire values, the entire background color, the transparency would be changed. The next one, cursor. So already we applied some properties here like opacity, but directly I want to apply cursor here. When I was applying here, when I'm placing my cursor here, I want to place here move cursor, right? I want to apply move cursor. Just here right now cursor value will be changed. When you apply here, the cursor is text format here, but here the move format is there. So even the paragraph also I want to apply cursor, not pointer. I want to apply here cursor copy. So copy is a one value. In Excel sheet we observe this one, right? Just observe, when I'm cursor moving on that particular element, this is a plus symbol, plus, and I want to change here to progress. Progress, right? The cursor value would be changed. Either I want to change to cell, then you observe cell, the Excel point of view, right? So in this way we apply cursor values here, right? So here I want to apply this div tag. I want to, where is my div tag? This is a div tag. I want to create one class here. I want to create one class for this div tag class. So image, my class name is image. So now I want to apply some properties to this image width 80%, width 250 pixels, not 250, I want to use like 600 pixels. Then background color red, suppose red. Background color red. Then I want to apply here width height, 900 pixels. 900 pixels. Then this is size actually, right? And again I want to change this one, this image width and height. Width 1000 pixels and height 1000 pixels. Just observe 1000 pixel. It is over the content width 1000 pixel and height 1000 pixel. But you observe actually the content is moved to outside, right? It is a visible to outside, but I don't want to place my content outside to this div tag. So here what is the height of this div tag? Then very clear we are placing this div tag. Where is our div tag? This is an image, right? Entire image class having clear height and width. When you are changing this height and width, not at all issue here. Then not at all issue. The image is clearly placed inside this particular element. But here the problem is when my div, the particular element is having very specific width and height, but image of this particular image height and width is completely different, right? So that situation I want to use overflow. So our element content is the child element content is overflow, right? That situation we are using overflow. So how we can write? Just we can place scroll. Just we are applying scroll value to, then you observe it never overflow, right? Just we apply overflow, then the content is having clearly it fits to that particular width and height. What height and width is there, that area it would be placed. So then you observe I want to add some different content on within the this div tag paragraph. I want to add like lorem. Then you observe the content is placed right here, but I don't want to place inside. The both are different tags. That's why I want to change to this opacity very clearly. So here I don't want to apply this overflow for this. Here just observe there is, where is my here p tag, and here I want to apply overflow scroll. Overflow scroll, and here I want to change to this one. Paragraph is having overflow and img tag. Where is my img? This is img. Overflow scroll, but not affected. Just to observe, not affected for the tag. So you may apply this overflow for parent tag. So but not for particular one, right? So here when I am removing this, what is our parent? This image class is our parent. Then you observe here, you observe overflow scroll, then it fits, right? So but I want to change image height and width, right? When you observe this one, the content is placed here, completely fit into this one, right? Fit into this particular area. But here I want to change for width 100%, minimum width I want to change for this I want to change opacity img tag, minimum width 200 pixels. Then what happens? Just observe, minimum height 200 pixels. Then it is not affected, right? Okay. So this is a completely different. This is a paragraph, and this is a one more paragraph, right? When we are observing this, inside one more paragraph is there, just you observe. So here you observe again the scroll. When you are scrolling that, there is one more paragraph is there, it having the scroll button. Just to observe, I am increasing this content. So here lorem, so here I want to place here, first of all I want to remove this all properties, style tag. So just this is our entire content. First of all, I don't want this image also. So right, this is our content. First I want to fit to this one, this class over. So width 500 pixels and height 500 pixels and background color green. So actually this is our size, right? This is our size actually. Why? Because minimum height and maximum width and height is there, but actually that content is outside. Then we may place here overflow. What is overflow? I want to place here scroll. Then you observe very clear, right? The content is placed particular area. We are applying some scroll, but I don't want to scroll, but what content is visible, that one only I want to visible. Remain will be delete, hidden, right? I want to apply hidden. Then the remaining content will be going to hidden, right? It never be there, it never show. And visible, so what is happening visible? Completely it is a cross the width and height. Actually this div tag having specific width and height, but the content is overflow, right? But we restrict with the help of scroll. So yes, so you understood very clearly. We can fit the content in particular area, and we provide the entire content to users with the help of overflow. When we are using hidden, the content will be gone. Here entire complete content is available, right? Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.